children, welcome to science class. Today I am going to teach you class 5 science. Our topic is growing plants. First lesson, growing plants. Growing plants. Growing plants. In this we are going to learn about first one, reproduction from seeds. Reproduction from seeds, and the second one is reproduction from other parts. Reproduction from other parts. And the third one is crops. Look here children. Guess my name. I am found in clay soils. My roots come out of water for air. They have given here missing letters. You should fill this. First one is what? Mangroves. First one is fill in that missing blanks. Mangroves. 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 And the second one is I am found on hills. My leaves are needle shaped. Pine. P-I-N-E. Pine. P-I-N-E. Pine. And the third one is I float on water. My leaves have a waxy coating. What is that? Lotus. L-O-T-U-S. Lotus. And the fourth one, I grow on dead and decaying matter. They are non-green plants. What is that? Mushroom. Mushroom. M-U-S-H-R-O-O-M. Mushroom. Okay? Today, first we are going to discuss about reproduction. What if first? Before learning reproduction from seeds, first we should know what is meant by reproduction. 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 Reproduction means producing the new ones. Okay? Producing the new ones is called reproduction. The plants keep on increasing in number by the process of reproduction. What is reproduction? It is a process by which plants produce new plants like themselves so that their species remain on the earth. Plants. Reproduction is the process by which plants produce new plants. Reproduction is the process by which plants produce new plants like themselves. So is called reproduction. Reproduction means reproduction. Producing again. Producing the new plants like themselves is called reproduction. So that if they are going on reproducing, so that their species remain on the earth. What do you mean by species? Species means a group of plants that are similar and can produce new plants. That are similar and can produce new plants. Produce new plants. What do you mean by species? A group of plants that are similar and can produce new plants. Reproduction. In this, reproduction can occur in many ways. There are two ways. Reproduction from seeds. Reproduction from seeds. Reproduction through other parts. Reproduction through other parts. Other parts. Other parts means like stem, leaves and roots. Reproduction takes place in two ways. Mostly major of the plants will reproduce from the seed. Reproduction from seed. And the other way is reproduction through other parts like stem, leaves and roots. Okay? Children, now let us discuss about reproduction from seeds. Reproduction from seeds. Majority of the plants grow from seeds. Tell me some examples, the plants that grow from the seeds. Examples are papaya, groundnut and paddy. All these grow from the seeds. These plants grow from the seeds. First, seeds grow into seedlings. Seeds grows into seedlings in the presence of seedlings. If we want to grow the seed into a seedling, what are needed for the seed? Air, water, sunlight. If we want to grow a seedling from the seed, we need air. Seed needs air, water and sunlight. Before going to our topic, reproduction from seeds, first we should know the structure of a seed. Structure of a seed. Structure of a seed. It has three parts. What are they? First one is seed coat. First one is seed coat. And the second one, seed leaves. And the third one, embryo. First, we should know about the seed coat. The seed have three main parts. They are seed coat, seed leaves and embryo. First, we should discuss about seed coat. Seed coat. Look at the picture, children. Seed coat. Where it is? It is the outer hard. It is the outer hard covering. See? It is the outer hard covering. Seed coat is the outer hard covering. it protects the baby plant. It protects the baby plant until the seed germinates. Seed coat. It is the outer hard covering, and it protects the baby plant until the seed germinates. It protects the baby plant. It protects the baby plant until the seed germinates. Until the seed germinates. Seed coat. It is the outer hard covering, and it protects the baby plant until the seed germinates. And the second one is seed leaves. Seed leaves. And the second part is seed leaves. And the seed leaf. Seed coat is the first one and the seed leaves is the second one. It is inside the seed coat. Seed leaves are inside the seed coat. Okay. This is the next one now. First one is seed coat. And it lies inside the seed coat. Seed leaves inside the seed coat. Inside the seed coat, you will see the seed leaves or cotyledons. They contain the stored food which is used by the growing seedling. Seed leaves are inside the seed coat, or we can call them as cotyledons also. Cotyledons. Seed leaves are cotyledons. 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 They contain the stored food which is used by the growing seedling. They contain the stored food. That stored food is used by the seedling. Some seeds like gram, in these cotyledons there are two, dicotyledonous, dicotyledonous, means dicotyledonous or dicot seed. We can call this as a dicot seed. Dicotyledonous means they have two cotyledonous. They have two cotyledonous. They have two cotyledonous. Dicotyledonous or dicot seed. Di means two. Two cotyledons. They have two cotyledons. Two cotyledons. Examples of dicotyledonous. Examples. Examples. Gram, pea and beans. In these cotyledons, we have two, dicotyledonous and monocotyledonous. What is dicotyledons? Dicotyledonous also can be called as dicot seeds. Means dicot. Di means two. Cot seed. Cotyledons. They have two cotyledons. Examples, gram, pea and beans. Now we will see monocotyledonous. Monocotyledonous. Or monocot seed. Monocot seed. What do you mean by monocotyledonous? It have only one cotyledon. only it have only one cotyledon. Cotyledon. Example: rice, maize, wheat. These are the examples of monocot seed. Okay. In seed leaves means they are inside the seed coat. Seed leaves we can call them as cotyledons also. In cotyledons there are two, dicotyledonous and monocotyledonous. What do you mean by dicotyledonous? We can call this dicotyledonous as a dicot seed, means they have two seeds. Monocotyledonous or monocot seed, it have only one seed. Dicotyledonous means they have two cotyledons. Example: gram, pea and beans. If we take a pea or grams like black gram, green gram, red gram, all these we can cut them into two halves. So that is why we call it as dicotyledons. They have two cotyledons. Okay. Monocotyledonous, only they have, we can call them as monocot seed also. They have only one cotyledon. For example, if we take rice, maize and wheat, can we cut them into two halves? No, we cannot cut them. That is the reason we call them as monocot seed. Okay. The third part of a seed is embryo. Embryo is a baby plant. Embryo is a baby plant. It lies between the seed leaves. Embryo is a baby plant. It lies between the seed leaves. And these embryo have two parts. What are they? These embryo have two parts: radicle and plumule. Radicle and plumule. This radicle develops into RR. It is very easy to remember. R, radicle. Root also starts with R, no? Radicle, root. And plumule develops into, and it comes out into a stem. Radicle develops into root and the plumule comes out as a stem. Okay. Now we will see germination of seeds. First we should know what is a germination. Germination means development of seed into a seedling is called germination. Development of seed into seedling is called germination. What is germination? Development of seed into seedling is called germination. It depends on various factors. This germination depends on various factors. The factors are water, sunlight and air. Water, sunlight and air. First we will discuss about the water. Inside wet soil, the seed absorbs water. Water softens the seed coat. I already told you how the seed coat. Seed coat is outer hard covering. Okay. Inside wet soil, the seed absorbs the water. This water softens the seed coat. This helps the baby plant to break and come out from the seed. One is sunlight. It makes the seed active. Sunlight makes the seed active. Makes the seed active. And the third one is air. Air. It is needed by the seeds to breathe. Seeds, if completely covered with water, do not germinate because they do not get air. If we cover the seed completely with water, they won't get air. That is the reason they won't germinate. Okay? If the seeds are completely covered with water, they won't germinate. Covered with water, they won't germinate. They won't germinate. Why? Because they do not get sufficient air. The seeds are submerged in the water. That is the reason the seed won't germinate. In page number 129, we have the activity. Okay? Take first 4 balls. In ball 1, put a few bean seeds on wet cotton. First take wet cotton and put few beans on the wet cotton. And keep this ball in a dark or cool place. Cool place means in a refrigerator. First, in ball 1, you should take wet cotton and put some few beans on it and keep it in a dark place or in a refrigerator. In ball 2, put a few bean seeds on dry cotton. You should not wet the cotton here in this ball 2. You should take a dry cotton and put few bean seeds in it and keep it in an open place exposed to sunlight. And in ball 3, put some bean seeds on wet cotton. Here in ball 3, you should take wet cotton and put some bean seeds and keep this ball 2 next to ball 2 so that it also gets plenty of sunlight and air. In ball 4, put some bean seeds in excess water. Take water into the bowl and put some bean seeds in it. That the seeds remain submerged completely. The seeds should be covered with water. Some water should always be there in balls 1, 3 and 4. In first ball, you should take the wet cotton and put some bean seeds and keep it in a dark place or a cool place. In ball 2, you should take bean seeds on a dry cotton and keep and expose it to the sunlight. And in ball 3, you should take wet cotton and keep and expose it to the sunlight. Keep aside next to the ball 2. And in ball 4, you should take water and you should pour some seeds in it. And these seeds should be completely covered with water and expose it to the sunlight. Now observe what will happen. Do this activity at home. Children, do this activity at your home and note the observations. Thank you.